Why has the UK relaunched trade talks with India? Business Secretary Jonathan Reynolds is in New Delhi today for relaunched trade talks with India. Negotiations on a free trade deal between the two countries picked up again this week after going on pause ahead of elections in both nations. So what's going on, and what would a deal mean for the UK? Under the previous Conservative government, a free trade agreement, or FTA, with India was talked about as a Brexit benefit, which would see British businesses more easily able to trade overseas and export into the growing Indian economy and middle-class market. However, since 2022, more than a dozen rounds of negotiations have taken place, but no deal has yet been agreed. Key stumbling blocks have included tariffs in India on Scotch whisky and pressure on the UK to allow lower fees and easier visa rules for Indian students and workers in Britain. In November, Prime Minister Keir Starmer announced talks would resume in the new year after he met Indian PM Narendra Modi at the G20 summit. While the Business Secretary has insisted securing a deal is a no-brainer and a top priority for the government, with the South Asian country set to be the world's third largest economy by 2028. India is set to have the highest growth rate in the G20 for the next 5 years, officials said, with its middle class expected to hit 95 million strong by 2035, with a growing market for exports. What's happening now? Reynolds is meeting with his Indian counterpart, Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal, marking a new phase of negotiations between the world's fifth and sixth largest economies. Ministers say they are prioritising economic growth at home and bringing India into reach for British firms to expand on a trade relationship already worth £41 billion in both nations. The Business Secretary said, "Growth will be the guiding principle in our trade negotiations with India, and I'm excited about the opportunities on offer in this vibrant market." India has been the UK's second biggest foreign direct investor by volume for 5 years, officials said, and the talks will kick off with a joint visit to Delhi's National Crafts Museum. It comes as Investment Minister Poppy Gustafson is set to visit India's financial capital Mumbai and the tech hub of Bengaluru in a bid to attract investment to the UK. Reynolds and Goyal will also visit BT's India office in Gurugram, one of the UK's largest employers in India, with officials highlighting that the UK is focused on high-growth sectors. Richard Heald, chairman of the UK-India Business Council, said the visit reaffirms the UK's commitment for a new, ambitious, future-focused trade and investment relationship with India. What do you think of the UK restarting trade talks with India? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and follow City AM for all the latest business and trade news.